So we've covered a bit of the thinking today, haven't we? But I'm pretty sure what I'm saying, it's obvious, isn't it? It's so dead set obvious, right? That it hurts. It's so obvious. Why we go on to the other websites to post our stuff, like YouTube, mainstream media. Everybody, even some of you guys say, mainstream media, oh, you shouldn't listen to mainstream media. You're locked into mainstream social media. It is no different. So you've got Facebook, and the TikTok, and Instagram, YouTube. I've had some of my stuff stopped, right? Just the hardcore truth stuff that I sometimes go that everybody seems to hate, right? I've uploaded some of my vids and it's just not gone, it's just stopped. I've left it there for 2 days sometimes, right? Uploaded other ones at the same time and they've gone through, but every now and again, I think there was one, I went really deep into the pyramid thing and it just stopped, right? It's like somebody must go through them, and I left it for 2 days, deleted it, uploaded it again, and it stopped again. In the meantime, I'm uploading others. The only one that has not messed with any of the content is Rumble. Right? Now, I'm not promoting it. The reason we go there is because it's the mainstream narrative, right? They don't want. Do you think they like it when I start blurting out the speed of light of the sun and the pyramids and the moon landings? No, they don't like it, right? Because everything I'm saying is factual, right? There's no speculation. It's the facts. I follow the facts, right? And there's nowhere to go. People keep dodging in and out, but there's nowhere to go because they're facts. All of them, it's until people start listening and paying attention to the facts, you are going to be caught on the sharp end of the stick every single time, right? That is a fact, because those promoting them do stick to the facts. Unfortunately, it's the lies, right? I'm posting this. What is it going to get? 10 views, if that. This is what happens. This is why we go to these other sites, right? This YouTube, I'm going to have to give it up because it did that to me, right? So I'd say out of 50, there's been 3 or 4 for no reason. But I know what the reason is because I know what the videos were and I know exactly what parts. It's just too close to where they don't want us to go, right? So what am I supposed to do? I post on these, they put the brakes on all the time. It's obvious, right? One day we'll get, on a Monday we'll get maybe 200 views on here, right? With the same stuff. I follow up the next day, 200, and then I go into it a little bit more detail next day, just to follow up, right? 12, right? Now people like this stuff, right? But they are not being allowed to find it. It's a fact, right? The amount of followers I've got on Instagram, I know the followers on these other ones, they're not allowing them, right? I know it for a fact because somebody said to me that they tried to and they couldn't find it. So it's obvious that they're lies, they're just lies. But at the same time, after 2 days of 12, all the while, there's a little thing underneath that said, boost post. $35. Me love you long time. $5, me love you quick but good, okay? I don't trust the views. Nah. You can feel it. You know when they're real views and you know when they're not. There's something cold and just clinical about the false ones, the fake ones. There's the energy, they're just nothing, right? You can tell, but they throw them up there, right? They think, well, I'm not an idiot, right? Many of you think I am, but I'm actually not. They play us, they play me. You're still getting noticed. Do another reel, give me a break. I know exactly what's going on, all right? You don't like us getting too close to where we're going. That's why you put the brakes on us, right? And you pretend, you try to make it look like you don't, but you do, all right? So here, what happens here, all of my content, every single thing I've ever posted, right? So I've only been going a couple of months, I think. Every single one, boom, boom, upload, post, right? Ready for viewing in 10 minutes. The reason we go there is because we are allowed to post our content and it doesn't get channeled by the social media, right? It's mainstream media. You have a narrative, they have a narrative to follow. They don't want people crying out that the sun's light is absolute. It is, right? I was getting, what is it? Bloody digital creator of the week. Bang, 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 bang. It was all tame stuff, wasn't it? Talk about the pyramid, but not in depth. It was all tame stuff, right? And as soon as you start pulling the shades back and start to get into where it matters, bang, it all stops. I know it's it. It's so predictable. Rumble is for me, right? Because everything has been uploaded. Bang. When I upload it, I am going on there because I cannot trust these social media sites. I'm sure they're ready to pull the plug on me anyway, right? You can feel it coming. I've got two or three strikes on my Facebook account for the most ridiculous things, right? They're just not letting me get ahead. That's all there is to it. I don't even know how far this one's going to go tonight. I posted today, and I swear on my children's lives, I haven't even looked to see how many views I get because they're bogus. It doesn't mean anything to me on those sites, on these sites now, right? It's just the way it is. So we go to these places because our content is there, right? As we post it. As long as you're not gouging puppies' eyes out, they've got no reason, right? We're grown-ups, we're adults. We don't need to have things taken away because it might be a bit too delicate for us, right? That's what being a grown-up is, it's all about. We make our own decisions. I don't need to have my hand held when I'm searching or looking or researching something because I'm a big boy and I can do it myself. A lot of you keep going, oh, you keep going to the YouTube, the stuff, you're just getting your stuff from YouTube. I tell you what, I get jack from YouTube. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, it's infuriating is what it is. It's infuriating that people fall for this crap, right? So, all right, we've got just a couple of the lines, look. Search results for relativity theory explained. Albert Einstein in his office, look. 25 million views 3 years ago. Why going faster than light leads to time paradoxes. 6.6 million views 2 years ago. NASA warns that Voyager 1 has made an impossible discovery. 3 weeks ago, 211,000 views. Mine is not one of them because I know it's going to be garbage. I don't even believe that Voyager 1 is still thinking back here. It's just ridiculous. Right, this is how actually gravity works. Albert Einstein, and it just goes on. Was the universe born from nothing? What is beyond edge of the universe? Fundamentals of quantum Professor Brian Greene explains Einstein's theory of gravity, special, and on and on. The story of space-time with Faye, the afterlife according to Einstein. Afterlife. Special relativity. Does the past still exist? No, it doesn't. How many multiverses are there? Sorry, there is no now. How does time act? And on. This garbage. All of it. How many of these do you need? Look, 3.3 million, 460,000. It's just insane. The eclipse photo that made Einstein famous. Well, it's just... How many do you need? If light has no mass, why is it affected by gravity? Who said it's affected by gravity? Oh yeah, that's right. His relativity. Rubbish. I don't believe a word of any of it. It's all distractions. How can space and time be part of the same thing? There has to be time because we're here. Sun up, sun down. That's the passage of time. The end. That's it. The end. The end. Space. Well, of course there has to be space. We're not going to come here and be in nothing, are we? It's just standard. There is space because we're here. There has to be time because we're here. That's it. That's it. It's simple, right? But no. Let's join them together, give it a carrot and call it a donkey. It's just ridiculous. Your daily equation number 26. How does gravity, a new way to visualize? And on and on and on. The maths of general relativity. Look at them. Look at this. All of it. String theory explained. What is the true nature of reality? I mean, series 24. Look, 24 million views, that one. I bet everybody's got pen and paper out and then we go down one. Brian Cox just announced mind-bending theory of time. What could possibly be time? We don't know why we're here, do we? We don't know why we're here, but we are here. An out indicator of the passage of time is the sun goes up, sun goes down. That's it. But all this time and space and gravity mixed in the blender, it's all rubbish. They are muddying the waters, right? Einstein and the quantum entanglement and emergence, the terrifying quantum theory scientists don't even want to talk about. Can you believe that? The true cause of gravity, the most terrifying theory. Honestly, Terence Howard, time does not exist. Planet X appears to be hidden behind the sun in our solar system. And just absurdities. Why does time stop at the speed of light? Who says it stops? Oh, that's right, relativity. What a load of rubbish. An epic journey around the Milky Way. NASA warns the Voyager 1 has made a whatever. Right? And it goes on and on and on. No, I don't get anything from YouTube. I don't get anything from anywhere. What I do is I get the facts from whatever it is I'm talking about, like the sun and the numbers, the measurements, the diameter, and I explain it. I actually explain it, like I'm asking where is the equation that proves that the sun's light is absolute. Where is it? I explain everything that I'm doing from start to finish with the facts, right? So where am I going wrong? This is the bit. You need to start looking at the facts and sticking with the facts, because the people feeding you these absurdities do that, and you're just getting ram-raided, basically. So that is why I'm going to Rumble, because it's where adults make their own decisions, right? It's where I can go look at anything I want. I'm sure there's some monkeys jumping there somewhere, right? But there are loads of absurdities, loads. I go through some stuff and go, oh, geez. It's just the way it is, right? But I have the common sense. It takes me 2 seconds. I know what's what. I know if there's lies or or somebody's trying to pull the wool over my eyes, I see it every single day. We just looked at some, right? My content comes from here, right? I work it out myself. I don't use YouTube or anything else. Oh, maybe down the pub said this. Hey, no. I don't work like that. I stand by the stuff that I say. And nothing has changed as yet, right? So that's kind of it. It really is. People, if you need these to protect you from the truth, because that's what they're doing, then that's fine. Stay cuddled up in the cozy light or dark or whatever it is, right? But that is not where it's just mainstream media. Mainstream media. And another thing, last before I go, I'm going to talk about the vaccine. You're a conspiracy theory, right? Today, for some reason, we weren't talking about that, but it came up, right? And I said my bit. Listen, I didn't go for it, right? Because for my entire life, there's quite a few decades, right? Vaccines take a minimum of 5 years because they go through a phase 1, a phase 2, a phase 3, a few people get sick, blah, blah. These things are done thoroughly, as thorough as can be, right? And I'm getting grief because I didn't go for one that just fell off of a calendar. Now, this is what I mean by common sense, right? There is just no way. There is no way. Some guy arguing, well, that's stupid then, isn't it? Oh, so you recommend giving one to everybody on the planet, right? And experimental, everyone on the planet, right? That's your logic. Doesn't make sense, right? I'm healthy, I'll take my chances, right? That's the main reason I didn't. So, conspiracy theory aside, right? I didn't because it defied common sense and logic. Where's the trial? We were the trial. No thank you. The end, right? So stop giving me grief for having common sense. It's really quite simple, right? So that's where my stuff is going to be. I'll still come because I do enjoy, but it's not real. It's not real. They're blocking stuff. They don't want the real stuff to come out. So we go elsewhere. That's why we go elsewhere. It's not a right wing or left wing or Democrats or it's nothing of the sort. This is where people like me have to go so we can drop our content without it being channeled the way that they want it, or not channeled at all, but making us believe it's being channeled. Because I'm not stupid, right? And I'm sure a lot of the other people with common sense who are already here, where the grown-ups are, where they make their own decisions about stuff, right? That's kind of the way it is. So that's all I wanted to say. And yeah, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do.